So it's officially been 90 days, but
It's gone quick. It's gone quick.
dude, it has 3 fucking months. And we initially met at Unreal Gym through our mutual friend Ryan.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I gave you that offer, and here we are now. So explain to me, how was life like before we started, and like just give me a brief, like how was the experience altogether?
Yeah, sure. So obviously we met at the gym, and I liked, the progress that the progress that you've shown me that you built in your own time, especially through the gym and even the stuff outside the gym, the benefits. And I sort of felt like I needed a bit of a push as well to dial in. And yeah, all in all, it was a great decision on both our accounts to sort of like come together on this. And it was, before we got together, I was going to the gym, but I wasn't really putting the focus on stuff. And you help clear the wood from the trees with what I should really be focusing on. It's like don't worry about this one, just focus on that, and maintain consistency on this, and that's been really helpful to sort of make the workouts useful as well, rather than just going in there and lifting.
I got you. And like when you came to Bangkok, because we met, and then you were just like roughly when you first came to Bangkok, right? Like maybe a month or two after.
Yeah. So I hadn't been in Bangkok long, and we sort of jumped straight into sort of like a 12-week process, 3 months. And coming to the end of that now, it has gone quite fast with the training, and also the amount of progress that I feel like I've made. Even like people that didn't know I was on any sort of plan, I kept it quite quiet. People are like, bro, you're making like pretty good progress. So that's like you get the nice kick from that, and then once you're rolling, you've got the blueprint. You can't really go wrong.
Yeah, I got you. So like, explain to me like your lifestyle. How was your lifestyle when you arrived at Bangkok? Like, what did you do for work and stuff like this?
Yeah, so I was still going to the gym, but like I said, the workouts weren't very focused. They weren't very dialed in, and I've never done any crazy partying like that here in Bangkok. But it definitely helped to have a routine and go through a process of doing, rather than just going to the gym and lifting what I wanted, having a routine and actually following it and being more structured, and that transfers to everything. Like the way that you eat, the way that you sort of do work as well. And then I think through being dialed in the gym, it helped me land my first sales offer as well. And that was like a big thing as well. My goal was to sort of start making money in the first couple of months here, and then that sort of all come together, being on track and people seeing that I made progress and I was actually dialed in.
Yeah.
I think that opened up opportunities for me, at least I think.
Awesome. So also like, when you first started training, or like you had history in the gym prior, yes? You were like,
dabbled, but never really too focused.
So what were you doing before we started?
I was just going in the gym and sort of like picking what I wanted to do and just doing the reps.
You didn't have any, you just like showed up, did whatever you felt like?
Yeah.
Okay. And as for like your eating and like your diet altogether?
It was always up and down.
Okay.
I was like either on this like mad bulking phase or just like no focus at all. So yeah.
So how do you navigate your diet now? How does that work now?
So I think definitely after training more focused and harder, I automatically wanted to make better decisions with eating.
Yeah.
But I also do cook for myself here, so it's not too difficult to stay on track. However, going through the tips and the recommendations of implementing like the sardines and
the sardines are so crucial.
S tier, and just a few tweaks can make all that difference.
Okay, right on. So, like, as for your end results right now, like some tangible things that you've achieved. So initially when we first started, I remember you did like maybe one dip, maybe I want to say like maybe a handful of pull-ups at that.
Dip,
yeah, that shit was barely. I remember you hit like the bottom. It was just like, oh.
But looking at it now, I think I can go, when I'm fresh, I can hit like 8 to 10 dips. And then I'm also using like systems that you help show me to like keep increasing that, like adding weight on it and whatnot. Not to get into specifics, but you know, I've seen a consistent increase in just going in there and doing basically what you told me to do. And
That's massive.
It works.
Yeah, that's massive. So from nothing to 10, the physique has obviously improved. You filled out your business casual completely. You're fully swole right now. Yeah, bro, that's fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah,
Awesome.
and also help sort of put muscle on, but also lose a bit of fat as well, because
Yes.
you're that active, you're in the game.
Yeah. So essentially, you've recomped. You haven't lost any weight, or maybe you've lost a pound or two or a kilo or two, but there's very noticeable size increases in the areas that do matter. So your legs filled out, your upper body filled out very proportionally from what I'm seeing right now. So that's fucking awesome, bro. And
Appreciate it, brother.